Omaha's news leader, chronicling the stories and people making a difference in our community. This is KETV Newswatch 7's Chronicle.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rob McCartney. We've seen it time and again, how we live in a generous community. And this week, there's a special effort to tap into that generosity. It's called Do Good Days, and it's from Share Omaha. It's a way for you to find out how to get help or give help. And there are a number of organizations looking for your help. We'll tell you how you can get involved. First, Share Omaha is a clearinghouse for nonprofits in our area. The organization calls itself a conduit. And Executive Director Marjorie Moss explains Do Good Days and why it works.
Do Good Days is our spring campaign to galvanize support for nonprofits in the community. So we want people to give in any way that matters to them. And we believe that over these 3 days, you're going to find a fit for you. So on May 17th is Give on Tuesday. That is our day focused on cash. We want those totals to be big. We want nonprofits to really feel a boost no matter where they are in the nonprofit sector. So if you can do good and shop our wish list, our list of nonprofits that are needing support on our website, or support a cause that matters to you just because you know and are familiar with them. And our nonprofits are reporting to us all the sources that come to them that day, so that works out great. And then second is Wish List Wednesday. And that last year was our dark horse. We got pictures on Friday morning of all the Amazon items that arrived on nonprofits' doorsteps. And it was a surprise to nonprofits how many people really took advantage of that day to make an in-kind gift. And I will tell you that it is apparent on our website, the wish list integration for online wish list items, but also you can take a note of the items that are of biggest priority to nonprofits, and you can buy those items through a local retailer and have them delivered to the nonprofit once you contact them. So we want people to feel like they can give a tangible item in whatever way makes the most sense for their family. So Volun Thursday is our favorite play on words. So we believe that people will be serving that day in Omaha, making a difference in actual volunteering on that Thursday. But we also know that our website is this great online resource to find where you want to plug in. So if you're not able to volunteer that day, make a new volunteer commitment. Express interest in a new nonprofit to you or a cause that you've been thinking about for some time, and you will definitely find a way to virtually share skills, volunteer with your family, volunteer with your coworkers. You can find group activities, individual volunteer opportunities. So either get out that day and do something wonderful, or find a new way to make a commitment. It democratizes philanthropy. It gives the choice to the donor regarding how they want to get involved in affecting a cause that matters to them. And it's not just volunteerism, it's not just cash, it's not just in-kind items or finding a calendar of events. It's offering all of those as an option to start a relationship with a cause that matters to you. And we believe that our unique way of presenting those in an inspiring and intuitive fashion makes that process more and more likely to happen for nonprofits to get new supporters.
And joining us now is Mike Okenauer. He is director for the Rock Youth Center. Mike, thanks for joining us. I love your mission statement from the Rock Youth Center. It's to help students understand purpose, discover their value, and find hope. How do you do that?
We just do that by building relationships with kids. We want them to understand that there are people in their lives that deeply care for them, that there are ultimately hope to live for within our community. Definitely hope to pursue their dreams, purpose, that they were created with a purpose. Understanding their value is ultimately that that their lives are priceless, and where to find hope, and we love investing into students in that way. So.
Real quick, I got to ask you what your shirt stands for.
So this was developed by our student leadership, and it stands for the cross is greater than our ups and downs.
Nice. Okay. So tell me, what does the Rock Youth Center do?
We do a lot of things, Rob. We do, throughout the week, we do Bible studies on every Monday. We host a Campus Life program. On first and third Fridays, we have a Friday Fries Bible study and French fries, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays after school, we have we call it our youth fellowship time, our youth relationship time, where we hang out and we just invest into students relationally through mentoring, whether it's homework or we just play pool sometimes. You know, whatever it can be to build a relationship with students, to know that they have people that care about them.
And y'all are located in Ashland. Why there?
This was originally started by the Ashland Bible Church.
Okay.
You know, roughly 12 to 14 years ago or so. At the time, it was Ashland Baptist Church, and now it's Ashland Bible Church. And was started in the basement, and it evolved over time into a community youth center. And so we're actually supported by the community as a whole, not just one particular church, but really collection of the entire community.
Now, the Do Good days that we just heard about, they're divided. Tuesday is for money, Wednesday's for items, Thursday's for volunteering. Is Tuesday the biggest one for you? I mean, the money?
It is. You know, I'm the sole employee, you know, at this point. Okay. And just within the last year of 2021, we reached over 200 students with various programs and things that we've done. And we want to expand. In 6th to 12th grade in Ashland, there are roughly 600 to 700 students in that age range. And so when I look at the number of students that we've met in that time, it's still a fraction of the total number of students in that age group. And so we want to expand. We want to potentially bring on more staff. Primarily, we're volunteer-led. Mm-hmm. And just like every organization nowadays, volunteers are becoming fewer and far between. So we're looking to expand by helping bring on some staff.
Right. I was looking at your wish list of things that you could use. There are all kinds of things, board games to an upright arcade machine, which I think is amazing, but even kitchen utensils, art supplies. What do you need the most?
What we need the most is really anything on our wish list.
Okay, sure.
Any of those things that were put on our wish list are tools to help us be able to build relationships with. We are wanting to expand into some life skills classes like cooking or basic financials, and we can't do that without the tools and resources and people.
I noticed that you intervened in more than a dozen suicide attempts or contemplations of committing suicide. How did you intervene? What did you do?
In those moments, if we didn't have the relationship, a student wanted to have reached out. And so it speaks volumes into our strategy of really building strong bonds. And intervention comes in the form of, you know, maybe it's arriving at the student's house in the middle of the night. There's maybe it's a visit to a hospital that was well, I call it a successful unattempt, I guess. And you know, phone calls and, you know, Facebook Messenger. There's just a lot of different avenues where we've intervened in students' lives.
And finally then, I mean, you're in Ashland. Folks here maybe in the Omaha Metro, why should someone in Omaha give to an organization in Ashland?
That's a great question. The reason is the problems that that we see in Omaha are problems that exist everywhere. And unfortunately, smaller communities are often overlooked because the mindset is that these things don't exist in these smaller communities. But the truth is they're more covered over, you know, really, right. Because of the mentality of a small community. But in reality, you know, the need is huge for these students, and we saw that 2 years ago when we decided to take this mission full time because of the number of students that we're hurting.
Well, I wish you the best of luck in this week and in the weeks and months and years ahead, Mike. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet. Well, still ahead, how you can help the needs of one nonprofit by fulfilling their wish list. Supplies go directly to them to help with their artistic mission. You're watching KETV News Watch 7's Chronicle.